Guys, it's Kevin from Invictus Mindset Coaching. Thank you so much for joining me. And I highly believe that the three most important questions that I'm going to give you right now is going to give you ultimate clarity on what you want to do in life, and is going to give you that confidence to be able to follow through. Before I go there, I want to basically explain to you why clarity is important. Clarity in this day is important because it's a very scarce resource. People don't know what to do with their lives. People don't know what to do with the relationships. People have lost the art of actually making a decision, right? And I'll give you an example of why that's actually scarce. Because in this day, choice is a fortunate thing to have, but is too much choice a bad thing? Well, let's have a look. I'll give you an example. Now, do you remember sitting with your mates and you're trying to find a Netflix movie or a Netflix TV show to watch, right? Before you know it, it's been 2 hours and you haven't selected something, and you could have even watched something by that time, right? That's pretty frustrating. Or do you remember having a massive argument with your girlfriend because you couldn't actually find exactly what to eat? Right? I know I've been in that situation too many times. It's got me into trouble. Not because the food's not good, not because there's no good show on to Netflix to watch. It's because there's too much choice, so you don't know what to do, and it's holding us back from making action. Now, that may be okay when it comes to Netflix or when it comes to food, but it's not okay when it comes to our life, right? We need to be able to make a decision. And if complexity is the enemy of action, that means clarity is the ultimate power. Now, how do we actually have clarity? We set goals of what we truly want. Now, before I go into the goals and the three most important questions, I want to tell you why goal setting is dead. Now, take someone who wants to become a lawyer, right? What would he do? He'd study primary school, and then he'd study at high school, and then from high school he'd get into law school, and then after all the 3 schools he'd get into and become finally a lawyer, right? Did you know that 50% of lawyers in America are clinically depressed, right? I'm quite sure that Australia will probably be not far behind it. Why is this happening? Why is this happening if this is what we initially chose? May I suggest to you the reason why this is happening is because the way we used to set goals back in the day is not suitable for now. See, the longest time in human civilization, you had to set rules, or you had to follow these rules so that you are safe, or you avoid dangerous situations. I'll give you an example. You had to, back in the day, get a good education, so you ended up in a blue-collar job, so you didn't end up in a factory. If you're a woman, you had to find a suitable partner so that that person can provide for you and your family. Otherwise, you'd end up lonely and by yourself and, unprovided for. There was a 40% mortality rate back in the day. So you'd have to have 5 kids so that if 2 died, at least you got 3. I know, very, very grim, but this is the truth of it. Now, we don't live in that day and age, right? So now, if we want to set goals, there's 2 different goals that we want to look at before I actually tell you the 3 most important questions. Number 1 is means goal. A means goal is, if I was to ask anyone what they want to do, if they say to me something like, I want to, in 2 years, get into uni, right? If you want to get into uni, what you find with the means goal is there's always a so at the end of a means goal. I want to get into uni so I can get into a good job. I want to go to the gym so I look good, so I can be confident, so I can look good on the beach, right? It is a means to an end. It is not the end in itself. And what's happening is people are making decisions on things that is brought about by the civilization's rules, and they're not getting to what they truly want. Now, end goals are what we really want. End goals are, as human beings, we're having experiences. We're having a human experience. And the things that we remember are the most beautiful things. We remember having your first child. We remember having our first puppy. We remember that hug that we have from our partner when we're worried or scared about something. Getting married, that kiss on your wedding day. Hiking the Andes, opening up your business for the first time, making a work of art and seeing people admire it and people love you for it and they're inspired to do their own things, right? These are the type of memories that we actually remember. You know what the interesting thing is? The most valuable memories in life are often free. It's an interesting point there, right? So here are the 3 most important questions that you want to ask to get you straight to what you want to do. Number 1, and have a look at the sheet that you got there. What are the experiences that I want to have? Is it having a or making a baby? Is it waking up next to someone that you love or cherish? Is it taking your family on a vacation all around the world? Would it be opening up that first business? Would it be inspiring people, writing your first book? Whatever it may be, this is what you're looking for. These are your experiences. The second most important question, for me to be the man or woman that experiences these things, how do I need to grow? Okay? So if I want to start my business, what would I need to do to get there? What do I need to study to get there? Who do I need to talk to get there? What seminar would I have to attend to get there? Okay? Now, what experiences do I want to have? How do I need to grow to get there? Now, the third thing is the most important thing that humans often forget. The Dalai Lama once said, if you want to be happy, you have to learn to make others happy. There's an intrinsic need within human beings to love or to give, right? Now, it's been shown that when you give to the poor, it releases serotonin in your brain. Serotonin is the love chemical. It makes us feel good. So we are created to give. This is what truly makes us happy and fulfilled, and what gives you that true fulfillment in life. And the beautiful thing about fulfillment is when you're fulfilled, you're no longer pushed. Push will wear you out. You're pulled by something greater than yourself. So guys, there's the three questions. What do I want to experience? How do I need to grow to get there? And how do I contribute to the world around me, right? Any other questions you guys have, please feel free to ask me. Please feel free to email me. Please complete these three questions. They're absolutely phenomenal. And instead of working from the front to the back, you're working from the back to the front, and you truly know what you want, so you can reverse engineer anything and you can skip all these bullshit rules and get straight to what you want. Guys, love you so much. Thank you for staying with me this long. I hope to see your results. Please let me know how you go. God bless.